Hey, I've been thinking about something. DT and Elonia, over the past couple of months, they both made the statement of this is going to hurt the American people for a little while, but they'll be okay. They'll be able to get over this. See, when you're a billionaire, the one thing you don't understand is that most of the people in this country are living from paycheck to paycheck. And when you're living from paycheck to paycheck, everything has to go right for you in order for you to survive on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. If you fool around and get sick, you go to work when you're sick because you can't afford to miss any time. If your family gets sick, you're stressed out about it because you know you got to take them to the doctor, you got to take them to the hospital, but you're worried about it because of the fact that it's going to throw you behind. And it's going to throw you behind in a way where if you miss a day of work, it may take you a couple of months to recuperate from that. If you miss a week, it may take you 6 months to recuperate from that. You fool around and you miss a couple of weeks from work, it may take you an entire year. It might not be until income tax rolls around before you can actually recoup from missing that time of work. So when you say it's going to hurt me for a little while, no, it's going to hurt me a lot. It's going to hurt me for a long while. Because when you're living paycheck to paycheck, like most of us are, you just can't miss a little bit of money and think that it's going to be okay next week. It's not going to be okay. But when somebody's standing on top of the stairs, they don't understand the plight of the little man. They don't understand the plight of people who are just barely scraping by. They just make the assumption that you're okay with, you'll be okay with it. The American people will be okay with that. No, they won't. Because the objective is, and they didn't say it, but the objective is to have us on our knees groveling and begging them for some crumbs. See, it reminds me of Lazarus and the rich man. See, I may mess this story up, but I'm going to tell it anyway. See, Lazarus knocked on the door of a rich man. And Lazarus asked that rich man, he said, when you're done eating, the crumbs that fall on the table and on the floor, can I have them? And that rich man turned him away. So while Lazarus was laying in the streets with sores all over his body, the dogs had enough empathy for him. The dogs had more empathy for him than that rich man did, and they licked his wounds. So when that rich man died and he woke up in hell, and he saw Lazarus sitting up in Abraham's lap, he asked him, he said, can you stick your hand and a finger in a bowl of water and just drop some of that on my tongue because it's hot down here? And he said, do me a favor. Go back and tell my brothers that this ain't where they want to come. See, a lot of these people who are wealthy, these billionaires, they don't understand that the way they treat people on this side, there's a special place in hell for them. There's a place that the devil won't even go. He sends his imps over there because he knows that they're not coming back. It's real hot over in that spot. So for you to fix your mouth, for them to fix their mouth and tell us that we'll be okay with hurting for a little while, not understanding, choosing not to realize that a little while of hurting for us is a long while. I just wanted to say that. I just needed to say that today. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I love all of you. And be safe out there, okay?